So the constable show up, a little old fat ass constable come running to the scene. Back up, back up, back up. And I said, hey man, somebody in the car. He like, what you mean? I said, say man, somebody in the car. Nobody has got out the car since it got hit, man. Like, do something. Like, go to your car. I'm thinking constable might have a fire extinguisher or something like that. So he's like running up to the car. The flames are high. I'm like, he running up to the car all like this. This shit look like a movie. I'm like, what he gonna do? Man, get on the line, man. Where the fire department, man? So as he trying to run to the car and trying to really like stick his hands through the flames to open the door, his partner like, hey, get away from the car. Let it burn. I'm like, let it burn? No. I ain't crazy. Now, I know there's nothing we can do. The car's on fire. You know what I'm saying? But I need y'all to be some superheroes at this point because, like, I know this person in here, either the smoke and got him. Hopefully the smoking got him first. Hopefully the impact and killed him. Because burning, man, that ain't, Man, I'm telling you, that wasn't even it. So now, I done walked back to the car where everybody else is standing at, and now the cars that got sideswiped, I'm standing in the median with them under the overpass where they make a U-turn, and now everybody trying to figure out where did this grave even come from. And I'm looking, I say, well, damn, man, them cars on the right of us all been sideswiped, so she had to just come from 288 towards Cullen. And they're like, well, how that car ended the right? I'm like, man, that car was coming across the way. And she knocked them to the other direction and knocked them a little ways up to feed her. And the girl that's in the car, I think she's trying to deny. I think she's trying to say like somebody hit her. So I'm like, man, you know what? This shit is crazy, man. And like, this is why I don't even get out on New Year's like this, man. And if I do, I try to get back home early, bruh. Fire department show up and start putting the fire out. I really just couldn't stay there no longer to see the aftermath of it. You know what I'm saying? It was already horrifying just seeing it just actually happen, knowing that somebody, look, 2 lives are already out of here. So they just say it was one person in that car or whoever the occupants in that car, it's a wrap. And then a girl that hit him, oh yeah, she's definitely, it's going down. It's over for her. It's over for her. So me and old girl, we traumatized though. Like for real, like I'm shaking, she's shaking and still crying and shit, man. And I get back home, man. You know, I'm really trying to get back home and get my little New Year's Eve. You know what I'm saying? Get my little, but I ain't even in the mood, man. Like this is, man, I'm gonna tell you, this thing hunted me for almost 2 weeks. Like I could not stop dreaming about it. And I was almost obsessing about it because I'm like, no report on the news. I'm Googling, you know what I'm saying, like car fire, accident wreck, Beltway, Cullen, Beltway, 288 area, Southside area, apparently. I'm talking about this 2 years ago, bro, and I still haven't found out anything. But I called my sister and told her about the incident. And then she called me a couple days later. A coworker of hers was telling them that their niece had got into a bad wreck New Year's Eve off of the Beltway in Cullen. And she was like, I told her that you was there when it happened. And the lady want to call you because they are confused about the accident. So I'm like, all right, she can call, whatever. So the lady called, introduced herself, and she said, I understand you was there that night. I said, yeah, man, I was there from the time it happened to, the fire department got there. She's saying, so what happened? So I explained to her, whoever was in the white car came flying past us. I swiped a bunch of cars on the right-hand side, blew past the red light, hit somebody, that car caught on fire. I just ran it down. And she said, well, that couldn't have been my niece because my niece said she was coming from the opposite way. So the opposite way would be on the left side of the feeder, or the Beltway on the feeder. And let's just say she's coming from Makawa area towards Cullen. So I'm like, nah, ma'am, I ain't nowhere here. Ain't nowhere here. If that was your niece in the white car, she lying. And she like, well, no, because she was telling me she was coming from her boyfriend's house, and the boyfriend stay off the Gulf Freeway. And I'm like, ma'am, the way the wreck happened, it's nowhere in here she could have been coming from that direction. I say, but hey, if that's what she telling y'all, then go on roll with it. Because if I was her, I'd lie too. But it's too late. It ain't gonna happen. And she was like, oh, well, I'm trying to figure out. I said, look, man, what color your niece car is? She like, it's white. I said, well, I'm gonna tell you something. It was a white car and a red car. The red car got hit by the white car. The red car caught on fire, and whoever was in that car, I'm pretty sure they didn't die. And I'm assure you that white car came up from behind us from the 288 era. You know what I'm saying? So then she kind of got quiet. And I said, man, I'm just telling you, I'm talking to you about it. Like, I ain't talking to nobody else. I didn't give no statement, because the people that got their cars hit, they was eager to tell the laws of what happened. And you know, and that was pretty much it. And I kept asking my sister, like, months and months down the line, I said, man, whatever happened to the lady niece? Oh, well, she ain't saying that. You can't, man, ask questions, bro. Like, this is something this shit I had been dreaming about, having nightmares about. If you know somebody that got a direct connect to the girl, like, she was drunk. And that she was drunk. Now, I don't know what happened to her to this day. I don't know what happened to her. I still don't know who or how many people was in that car. But my message to y'all is be careful tonight. You know what I'm saying? Be careful tonight. You know, maintain your drinking, man. If you're going to get live out there, man, have you a way to get home. Have somebody going to drive you home. I mean, just that one mistake. I think that girl was a young girl. And you know, if you done got drunk and you done killed somebody, you know it ain't the amount of money in the world they're going to keep you from behind them bars, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's out here in their careers with a good job and can't afford to be locked up and get a DWI, man, just think about that, man. You know, for what I do for a living, my license is very important. So I know I can't get jammed up. So that's why I'm going to be at the highs, some ass and dominoes tonight. You know what I'm saying? Let's live to see the new year. Just bottom line, let's live to see the new year. Because most likely the person that's drunk is the one that end up surviving a fatal crash. So let's not let that be you. May everybody make it home safe. If you're staying home, cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's move into 2024 together.